Hello and welcome everybody. This is your commentator Mozzie back here to another Wi-Fi upload. This battle is going to be against a guy named Jack, who was at our last Pokemon gathering that me and my friends have every Saturday. And this was the first of 3 battles we had that night, and this was, in my opinion, the best battle that we had. Before I get started, don't mind, again, like I always mention, the quality of the video or the angle of the camera, because I'm still trying to figure that out, and if anyone wants to help me out with that and has a capture card, please let me know. Anyways, first turn, Smeargle versus Mamoswine. I go for this board so I don't want to get rocks on my side of the field. Since I am using the Smeargle on this team, because I do want to set up for the, for my Mega Abomasnow. But knowing as I don't want to switch out, not wanting to stay in asleep, I'm going to go for rocks. Honestly, I can just go for whatever I want here, because I have a Focus Sash on this Smeargle, since it's the standard Smeargle lead. And he's going to go and have his Infinite Mach punch me, and that's fine. I guess I have Focus Sash that I can set up a Sticky Web. So now, I'm going to want to save my Smeargle later for Death Fodder. So now I'm going to go into my Blaster to take any physical hit that comes my way. And look at that damage. Did nothing. Anyways, sorry about that. Predicting him to switch out, I'm going to go ahead and drop a Toxic on this Rotom. Anyway, I was predicting anything to come in, so I was to drop Toxic on anything, actually, in my opinion. Anyways, not wanting to take a Volt Switch from this Rotom, I'm going to switch out, I believe, into my Umbreon, since my Umbreon is my special wall. So Blastoise comes back, and yep, go into the Umbreon, take any special hit, which most likely is going to be the Volt Switch, and yep, it is the Volt Switch. Look at that, Umbreon tanks that hit. Look at that. And he's going to go back into Infernape. As I'm going to swap right back out into my Blastoise, I believe, this next turn. No, I go back into Smeargle as Death Fodder. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I go into Smeargle as Death Fodder. And also, since his Infernape is Life Orb, to get more Life Orb recoil. Now I'm going to go into Claydol. Knowing that I can now set up with Claydol. And honestly, right here, you're going to see me go for Rock Polish as he swaps out into Mamoswine. And the reason I'm going to go for Rock Polish is because I honestly forgot that I had set up Sticky Web. And that I would outspeed regardless. But I guess in the end, Rock Polish will still help in case something even after the Sticky Web outspeeds me. And I'm going to attempt this turn to go for an Earth Power just to gauge how much it'll do to a Mamoswine. And look at the damage. That is some nice damage from Claydol to a Mamoswine. And I'm just going to take him out with the second Earth Power. So Claydol is putting in some work. Honestly, I made this thing a long time ago, and I've always wanted Claydol to do work, but I can never find a way to get it to do anything. This battle just puts in there's a little bit of work. It took out a Pokemon, and it's going to damage this Tyranitar with Earth Power, as you're going to see this next turn, before it gets taken out by Crunch. But honestly, this battle takes for a little long, because you're going to see, like, Leftovers, Sandstream, Sticky Web. All that has to come in first. But yeah, I do go for the Earth Power. It does a decent chunk of damage to this Tyranitar, like I said, and it does get this special defense drop. It's just going to take me out for a Crunch. Honestly, I stayed in because I wanted nothing else to take a Crunch, and I wanted to gauge how much Earth Power would do to a Tyranitar if it was the specially defensive variant. And now I'm going to go into my Abomasnow to get rid of the sand and to go for to get the hail up. And now, no, he's not going to want to stay in. I'm going to Mega Evolve. I'm just going to go for the safe Wood Hammer on anything that wants to come in. It'll do nice damage. And now to this, even to a half health Infernape, even less than half, this still should do a ton of freaking damage, since Mega Abomasnow has so much attack. I mean, honestly, I love Mega Abomasnow, but it's the only downside of Mega Abomasnow is that it has base 30 speed. Hence is why I was using Sticky Grip in this match. Anyways, Mega Abomasnow takes out the Infernape with a Wood Hammer, and that's going to go into his Gengar, not wanting to take a Sludge Bomb. I'm pretty sure I go back into Umbreon. Yeah, since it can tank a Sludge Bomb really well. And look at that! Umbreon's eating it up! And now I'm gonna go for I believe I go for a Wish this turn, just to see what he wants to go for. Oh, yeah, that's right. I also forgot about this turn. I wish I stay in to go for that wish, forgetting this thing had Focus Blast or could get it. That honestly I was like super nervous when I saw that. Like, no, don't hit, and I was happy that it didn't hit. So now I can switch out and pass this wish off to my Scizor, or well, even though that's full health, but yeah, but. The reason I say pass off the Scizor is because he's going to actually hit with the Focus Blast this turn. Which does some decent damage. It does not enough to take me out, but enough that I can get back with the Wish. Now he's going to want to swap out his Gengar, so I predict that and go for the Pursuit. And it takes out this Gengar. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. And when he saw that, he honestly forgot that happened. That was a thing. So now it goes into the Rotom, and wanting to save my Scizor, I'm going to swap out into my Mega Abomasnow, so I can take any hit that this Rotom wants to dish out to me. And the Hail comes back in, and let's see what this Rotom wants to go for. He's honestly, he's also going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I kind of blanked on that when I saw it. But it's okay, because you'll see, even Burn, how much damage this next move from Mega Abomasnow will do to a Rotom. Even if this Rotom was defensive, it still does so much damage. As I'm gonna, I believe, go for a Wood Hammer this next turn. First, I'm gonna tank this Hydro Pump, as you're gonna see. I just want you to see how much damage even a burned Wood Hammer from a Mega Abomasnow does. Look at that! Look at that damage! Mega Abomasnow, you scurry! You scurry! Anyways, I'm gonna switch out this next turn, wanting to preserve my Abomasnow, knowing he's gonna die from Toxic. Honestly though, I could have just gone for the Ice Shard because I have it, but I didn't want to take any more burn damage on my Abomasnow, to be honest. So I'm gonna swap out back into my Umbreon. As I'm gonna take this Hydro Pump straight to the face and tank it like it's nothing. And now Rotom's gonna die to the Hail before he dies to the poison. And now he's gonna go into... I forget what he goes into. Let's see. He's gonna go into Gardevoir. That's right, Gardevoir. Which is obviously his Mega. And I just want to free switch out into something, so I'm going to let my Umbreon die, I believe, this next turn. So he's going to Mega Evolve, and I'm pretty sure he goes for the Hyper Voice. Well, yeah, I protect to see what he wants to do first, thinking if he had Hyper Voice or not, which he does. Then the next turn, he's going to go for Hyper Voice, kill off my Umbreon, and allow me to get a free switch into something else. Which, I'm going to get in... Hold on. I was gonna let you know what I go into, but I just wanted to let this turn play out, because I always get ahead of myself in when I narrate these battles. So Umbreon dies, and now I'm going to go into my Scizor. I can just Bullet Punch all the things that he has left, which is Gardevoir and Tyranitar. He's gonna swap into his Tyranitar, and abandon Bullet Punch from a Scizor is gonna do is gonna do all the rest of the damage to this Tyranitar you're gonna see. And here it comes. Boom! Bullet Punch, and it takes down this Tyranitar. I don't think that crit actually mattered. I don't think it mattered. And now his last Pokemon, as I said, is Gardevoir, and I'm just gonna Bullet Punch him for the win. So I want to thank you all for watching. This has been your commentator, Moods. And I will see you in the next upload. Peace! Good night, everybody.